Hello adventurers! If you ever wanted a AAA game with a strong yet gentle female protagonist saving a dying Earth from aliens, then we highly recommend you to stick around because Stellar Blade might actually be the game you are looking for. Gamer Braves! Let's begin our review with a small story session. This is the story of how Stellar Blade came to be. Stellar Blade takes place in a future era where mankind is facing extinction due to an alien invasion from a fierce being known as Naytibas. But the one thing about humans that aliens always fail to understand is that us humans never give up as long as there is hope. And the hope in this world is the creation of angels. Some humans have built a colony in outer space and they have created these female combat androids who are programmed to only do one thing: eradicate all Naytibas from Earth, once and for all, bringing an end to this terror and help reclaim Earth. However, as advanced and armed these angels are, this mission is not an easy one. With only Eve, the main protagonist, left standing, it seems like all hopes are lost. But fate has other plans for her. A man named Adam came in the nick of time and saved Eve from facing her own demise. With both of them having the same goal to restore Earth to its former glory, a partnership was formed. Adam will aid Eve to track down Alpha Naytibas, and Eve will use her combat abilities to help Adam complete various dangerous tasks. Little do they know, Alpha Naytibas was just a stepping stone. They have no idea that this path will lead them to their true enemy, Elder Naytibas. In terms of story, Stellar Blade does carry a strong resemblance to Nier Automata, in which even Nier Automata director Yoko Taro has given his stamp of approval for Stellar Blade. It's always heartwarming to see game directors praising each other's work. Stellar Blade has done a marvelous work to build such an impressive setting, with solid cutscenes to help emphasize the storytelling. The world feels alive thanks to their graphics, but still in some scenes their expressions might look a little stiff. It's not too distracting, just a small thing to point out. Stellar Blade might look like an open world game, but Shift Up decided to go for something more unique: a semi-open world gameplay. More specifically, this relies on the exploration areas as the game takes you through levels with a more linear design. Some will include unlocking shortcuts to make backtracing easier. The scope of exploration expands way more when you have unlocked Zion and Wasteland, where they have larger maps and many more exploration points of interest. So how does it feel to play in a level that carries a semi-open world design? Pretty fun actually. The developer paid attention to the map and ensured that us players have a rewarding exploration experience. In Zion, there are no enemies to fight since it's more of a socializing area. You interact with NPCs and explore different facilities. Since there are NPCs here, so naturally you get to accept side quest missions for it. Moving on to Wasteland, during our playthrough we keep forgetting about the main quest because there are literally so many things to do out here. There are secrets to be unveiled, challenges to complete, treasures and materials to find out here. A huge contrast with Zion is that there are a ton of enemies here, and they are easily aggro. The game doesn't encourage cowardice because the enemies will keep chasing you, so good luck trying to escape. Other than that, there are also puzzles to solve out of nowhere, but nothing too confusing to deplete all your brain cells. Stellar Blade has a Souls-like flavor, but the difficulty is not as sweaty as a Souls game. We all already know Eve's weapon is some form of a sword, and it is the basis of Eve's combat style. You can launch normal attacks, powerful attacks, or a combination of both through combos. The rest are maneuvers such as dodging, blocking attacks, and parrying. We highly recommend players taking their time to master the timing for perfect parry because it is so satisfying to achieve perfect parry. Trust me. One thing to note is that the difference between this and the demo is that apparently Adam's little drone can be a long-range weapon, which is really crucial when you are in a pinch. Like any other RPG games, items will also matter in keeping your health longer and will help you stay alive longer. But in the unlikely scenario that you got perished, you would just respawn from your last checkpoint, so no worries there. When talking about Stellar Blade, Eve will definitely pop up in conversations. Her captivating design is arguably one of the selling points for many people who appreciate a protagonist who has looks that could kill, pairing with a combat ability that could actually kill. Eve has an amazing personality growth, going from someone who has mental instability to someone more resilient, reliable, focused on building friendships and helping people. She is not a typical droid, as she is shown to have emotions and will take offense when being criticized for her bland hairstyle, as to which she doesn't mind trying on new hairstyles to look more confident. The game does their best at showcasing Eve at her best, whether it's through story cutscenes, combat or even gameplays. Her beauty is a feast for the eyes. If Eve is not really your type, the game actually provides a couple of customization options for you to play around with. There are multiple costumes that you can craft, change hairstyles and colors at the hair salon too. Overall, the customization features in the game are very intriguing, and I ended up changing Eve's appearance frequently with new costumes. It is hard to imagine that this is Shiftsoft's first AAA game, since they are usually more focused on creating mobile games like Nikkei, but yet the quality they offer is no joke, and some aspects of the game even go above and beyond in our opinion. We tried the game on normal difficulty, but it is already quite easy. So unless you want to get used to the controls, I would recommend actually playing on hard mode. We had a great time trying out Stellar Blade, and we highly recommend players to try it out. Stellar Blade gets a strong 9 out of 10 from us, and we can't wait to see more of what Shift Up has in store for us. Hello again, adventurers! Did you enjoy the video? Let us know in the comments below. Drop a subscribe to help the channel out. We hope you have a great day and keep on gaming.